and she be killing us every morning. And I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking because she be saying some stuff make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. And all it means is queen. That's all it means, baby. Abang Anwa. That's all it means is queen, baby. How y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody is well. God took time to wake us up this morning. We are so blessed. God took time to wake us up this morning. We are so blessed. You hear me? Thank you, Jesus, for another day. I'm going to act a fool a little bit, okay? I'm going to act a fool just a little bit. I'm not going to do too much today. I'm going to act a fool just a little bit, okay? That's all. Good morning, Miss Tell the Truth Boss Lady. How are you? Lady Navoa in the house. How you doing? Jimmy, Nancy, how y'all doing this morning? It's good to see y'all. Thank you for coming into the chat. I greatly appreciate that. You understand? Thank you so much. So we about to get it in. Jimmy laughing. Jimmy, what you laughing for? We about to get it in. So Monique did an interview, right? Y'all already know who Monique is, right? The famous comedian, okay? This sister be cooking. You know, she talk about the women wearing bonnets on their head and pajamas and slippers when they going out, right? So she been getting it in. And she been preaching the truth. We shouldn't go outside in bonnets. We should not. But I remember correcting somebody because somebody said, Monique said you ain't supposed to go out in bonnets, but you wear a bonnet. But I want to share something with you. This is a traditional wrap. Yeah, it's a traditional wrap. It's not a bonnet. So that's the difference. Good morning, King. How are you? It's good to see you, my brother. It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Nancy says she's been holding us accountable for years. Most definitely, Monique has, but they've been getting on her. They've been getting on her, but most definitely she has. Okay. Miss Tell the Truth Boss Lady said, right. I'm sick of those rap differences. So we about to get it in. This, let me see. Shout out Crystal. Let's see what you said. This is the he has made so. This is he has made so be glad in it. Oh, okay. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad in it. Okay, I got you. So we about to get it in this morning. So Monique did an interview and she said that her husband is raising her. Okay. And a lot of women took offense to what she said. But I'm going to share something with you. I want to share something with you that a lot of y'all don't understand about marriage. And it's okay. It's all right. It's all right that you don't understand, baby. It's okay. We about to break it down real quick. For the ones who want to hear, open your ears. And for the ones who do not, y'all keep going. Just scroll. You don't want to learn nothing. It's okay. A woman is supposed to have a covering from the day she's born to the day she passed on. I know it went over your head, right? I'm going to share with you what I'm talking about. Now, before we get into the nitty gritty, y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that like button and subscribe if you feel my content. So we're about to get it in. So a woman is supposed to have a covering, like I said, from the day of her birth to the day she passed on. Sometimes that does not happen like that. There's a break. Sometimes there's a break. Either the father had passed on when she was young, or either the husband passed away when she gets older and they have lived, they had children, and the husband has gone. And sometimes the husband has went on to glory before all these things happen. But I'm going to break it down for you. God designed man for one purpose, okay? For one purpose. This is for protection, for a covering, okay? To be the rock, okay? God has designed man. He designed man in so many ways, but a lot of the ways we miss. He designed him as a teacher. He designed him as a protector, a lover. He designed man so many different ways. And the melanated culture, no, I'm going to get ghetto today. The black culture, we don't understand that. We don't. We don't understand. That's why when Monique said this, everybody went into an uproar. But what she's speaking is natural. Now, somebody shot this at me real quick. There's like, oh, she got an open marriage. Now, I checked that out. She did. She did. But the last few years, she closed she asked her husband, could they close the marriage? And I'm going to share with you why. Because Monique had a fetish. She liked girls, allegedly. Okay. Now, she said this from her mouth. I don't want to just come out and just say, oh, she liked girls. But allegedly, she liked girls. Okay. So she asked her husband, could she do this? Because she wanted to destroy the marriage. She wanted to let the marriage go because she felt some type of way about women. So she went to her husband, and she has always called this man daddy. She went to her husband and said, Daddy, I like girls, right? And he said to her, okay, so who do you like? So she told him, and he said, okay, well, we'll bring her into our marriage. He said, because I like her too. Okay. So that made her feel some type of way of release. So she did this fetish for a while. And now for the last couple of years, I don't know how many years, but their marriage is closed now. So she's getting a more of an understanding of marriage with her husband. I'm not throwing no shots at her. You do what you do. But I know for myself, I can't share my husband. We're going to have a problem. There's an issue here. You know what I'm saying? Because my husband treats me like a baby. So I have a problem with that. We have a problem. I don't like to share. I don't even like to share with the children. That's just a little tidbit, y'all. That's just a little tidbit. I don't even like to share my husband with the children. Even though I know that this is their father, I love the attention that I get. So now, let's get it back to what I'm trying to say. A woman is supposed to have a covering from the beginning of her life to the end, but it doesn't happen like that always. Something happened, life happens, people pass away, okay? But a lot of the women were judging her because of what she said. But I want to share something with you. When you become grown and you have been raised already, if you came from a single parent home and you become grown and you've been raised already, and y'all gonna be shocked about what I'm gonna say, your second teacher is your husband. Yeah, because he's teaching you how to be a wife for him. He's teaching you how to be a woman. And I know a lot of y'all, it done rolled over your head already. You ready to go off in the comment section. But just hear me out. He's teaching you how to be a woman. Especially if this man was governed under kings. If he had a grandfather, his uncles, and if his father was in his life. and his father was a good man. He was governed by kings, so he wants his house ran a certain way. He wants his wife to act in a certain way. And a lot of women, y'all get offended with this thing. Okay, y'all get offended because we don't understand the natural order, especially if we were brought up and just with our mothers. We only understand our mother because we saw our mother do everything and she didn't have to answer to anybody. But Monique said her father stopped giving her the things that she needed when she was age 13. Now, she said when she met her husband, she was 35, I believe, or something like that. And she said that she made so much money at the age of 35. She had this attitude, who gonna check me, boo-boo? And she right, because I had the same attitude that she talking about. Most Black women who were not governed properly under their fathers, they have this attitude when they start making a certain amount of money. They will tell you quick, who gonna check me, boo-boo? I got my own house, my own car. I make my own money. My account is sitting on bricks. Who gonna check me, boo-boo? And so she had this attitude. And she said when her and her husband were just friends, and the men that she dated when they were friends, right? That she would do a lot of nonsense to the men that she were dating. But the man who was her soon-to-be husband, they were just friends. He didn't check her because they were friends. She said it's until she got married to him that he started pumping out all these corrections and everything. And she didn't understand what was going on because they were best friends. They were best friends. And he said, because you were not under my covering then. Okay? You were not under my covering then. So now you're under my covering. Okay? So yes, I'm the one that's going to check you, boo-boo. And this is the same thing that happened to me. I had to be checked on a lot of my foolery when I first met my husband. Now, some of y'all women were blessed to have somebody that helped you in your youth, that taught you, especially if you was raised under a proper king. You went into your marriage correctly, okay? You went into your marriage correctly. And so now when you walked into your husband's home, you just need a small correction. But some women need big correction because the lack of the father not being in the woman's life. Okay? That's the problem. Like when our girls get older and they marry, right? They will need correction too. Even though they were raised under a king, they will need correction too. But the correction will be that, how can I explain this properly? The correction will be, okay, that they will have to learn how to be a husband to, how to be a wife to their husband. Okay? They will have to be fitted to be a wife to their husband. This is how the correction comes in. This is how the teaching come in. But because we don't understand that in the Black community, this is why a lot of people take offense to what Monique said. Okay, this is the breakdown, baby. This is the breakdown I'm trying to give y'all. Okay, please understand this. I'm not trying to hurt you in any way. Please understand this. Just like when you're at the altar, right, to get married, and your husband is walking you down. I'll keep saying husband. When your father is walking you down the aisle to meet your husband, all he's doing is passing you to another father. Do you understand? I know it's rolling over your head. Some of y'all can't get it, but I'm just letting you know this is how it goes. You are being passed from one covering to another. Okay? And I know some of y'all can't get it. Y'all will sit up here and talk about, I've been raised already. I had a father. He did this. Nobody is saying that your husband is raising you. Okay, and how Monique said it, she wasn't meaning it like he's raising me like a little kid. He's raising me to be his wife. Do you understand? But because the Black community don't understand this, we get mad anytime you hear a woman praise her husband. Anytime you hear a woman speak good of her husband. Praise and good is the same thing. But anytime you hear anything good she say about her husband, everybody is offended. Even those son husbands was in my comment section too, talking about this same nonsense. A wife is supposed to honor her husband. I'm dead serious. All this nonsense that y'all see. Oh, good morning, Bella. How are you? Good morning, King. It's good to see y'all. Thank you for coming through, my dear. So all this nonsense that you see over social media, that you see women disgracing their husbands, talking bad about their husbands, this is not supposed to be. It is not. You are not supposed to disgrace your husband to anybody. And I'm going to share something with you. Your husband is not supposed to disgrace you to anybody. Any problems that y'all have within the home is supposed to be within the home. And because Monique came and told her truth, all the women are offended. What you mean you call him daddy? Why you call him daddy? You got a daddy. This is what y'all say. RBN, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I'm so happy that you invited me to your show because your content is fire, my brother. I never, you know what? I can't say I never. I have met male content creators that I put so highly, and sir, you are one of them. You are one of them. Okay. I just want to let you know I love your content, sir. Okay. The Real Bravado Network. Thank you for the $10 super chat, sir. I greatly appreciate that. So now, what I was saying, y'all, okay, what I'm trying to say, and I know it's going over some of y'all women's heads. I know, but your husband is your king. I'm dead serious. I know y'all mad at what I'm saying, but it's true. Just like and it's hard for me to preach this to y'all because some of y'all not married. Y'all don't understand. Some of y'all not married, so you don't understand what I'm trying to say. But just like I told y'all, when your father walk you down the aisle, he's passing you to another father. You're supposed to respect your husband. All this nonsense we see on social media, it doesn't make sense. This is not how real life works. It doesn't. It doesn't. This is how real life does not work like this. Okay? I'm dead serious. It does not. Y'all sit up here and y'all just go in on this woman because she said she called her husband daddy. This is nothing wrong with it. Y'all was talking about this is incest, all this stuff. It is not. It is not. Okay? It is not. Even in the Bible, Sarah called her husband my Lord. There is a young influencer that I follow. She has a lot of following, okay? She has a lot of following. And good morning, my dear. Good morning, Growth. How are you? She has a lot of following, okay? She has a lot of following. And she calls her husband my Lord. She told me, I call my husband my Lord. I said, oh, yes. I said, I call my husband my king. She said, I understand. I call him my king too. Only women who understand this, that are married, they know the assignment. But y'all ones who have never been married before, you don't understand. You don't understand. This is why y'all judge Monique so harshly about this. She's saying that there's something that she was missing at the age of 13. This is what she said. She's been missing this from the age of 13. So when she turned 35 and met her husband, and she done had money, fame, and all this other stuff, she used to dictate to her husband, who gonna check me, boo-boo? Because she was running everything. She was making all the money. He was taking care of the children while she was on the road. So she was like, who gonna check me, boo-boo? And he was like, no, I'm the boo-boo that's gonna check you because you're not gonna be doing nonsense to me. Okay? So when she saw how he was, she couldn't believe it because she was making all this money. And for him to talk to her like that, it blew her away. She was surprised. So it's because a lot of y'all not under kings. Y'all got jesters, okay? A lot of y'all done had babies by jesters. These Pookie and Rerys, y'all done had babies by. Y'all don't understand the natural order. But your husband is your king. I'm dead serious. I'm not lying to you. Because he's the one you have to answer to. Yes, we are not talking about God. Do not put God in this equation right now because we all know God is at the helm. We all know this. Do not do no foolery in this chat. Okay? We all know this already. All right? Let's get it right. Now, all I'm saying is that because y'all don't understand, you don't know what she means. This man cheat. Now I'm gonna share something with you. If y'all do something to this man, you're gonna have a problem. This woman loves her husband. You're gonna have a problem. When a woman can come out her face and say that this is my king, this is my Lord, and a woman can call her husband daddy, you have a problem with this woman. You better not say Pete to her husband. You have a problem. This woman will turn into a nightmare. You have a problem. And you know why I say this? Because I know I do it. I don't play with my king. I don't do nonsense with my king. I watched an influencer a couple days ago, right? She's not from our descent. She said her husband asked her, could you ever cheat on me, right? And she said, yeah, I could. That's what she said. She said, yes, I could. Anybody can cheat on anybody at the right time. But let me share with you what she meant. She said, that's why I don't entertain nobody in my DMs. I don't entertain nobody having my phone number. I don't entertain men that's at my workplace. I don't sit up in people's face. This is what the young woman was saying. And she's right. As a married woman, you ain't supposed to be entertaining nobody in your DMs. Nobody should be calling you. Nobody should be talking to you in any kind of way. Nobody should be flirting with you. You're supposed to immediately, as a woman, shut them down. Shut them down, baby, and flash that ring. I am married to a king. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Tell them, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing that. I just want y'all to understand what this sister is trying to say. And I know a lot of y'all, I'm going to read y'all comments. Y'all was doing some foolery on Instagram. I'm going to read y'all comments. And I want to let you know, stop following me. Stop following me. No, don't follow me. Don't follow me. If you put nonsense in the comment section that I don't like, it's okay for us to have a disagreement. Okay? But if you doing nonsense in my comment, baby, stop following me. Stop following me. I'm not that influencer that like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not that one. I'm not that one. Stop following me. Okay? I could lose a couple of thousand. Stop following me because if you doing foolery, don't follow me. Don't follow me. I don't agree with you doing nonsense to your husband. I don't agree with it. You got to stop following me. Good morning, Black Man Unfiltered. How are you? Minister, how are you? It's good to see you as well. Black Man Unfiltered, my brother, it's good as always to see you. Always. So we're about to get it in. I want y'all to just listen to the audio because, you know, I can't play it on both of y'all. So I want y'all to listen to what she said.
A lot of Black women would say, why do you call him daddy? Because he's raising me. He's raising me. My father probably stopped giving me what I needed when I was around 13 years old. So now you got a woman that's 13, and now I'm 35, and now I got a bunch of money, what we consider to be a bunch of money. Let me just be real clear about that, okay? Now I got this money. Now I'm taking care of everybody. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna make me grow up? But when that man, when we were just best friends, and when we got together, this is what he said to me. He said, when we were best friends and you were married to other men, you were not my responsibility. You were my sister, but not my responsibility. As my wife, you are my responsibility. And a lot of black women would say, why do you call him daddy? Because he's raising me. He's raising me.
She said, because he's raising me. I call him daddy because he's raising me. Jimmy, thank you. I call him daddy because he's raising me. Okay? And I know some of this flew over y'all head and y'all offended by what she said, but it's true. The next teacher in your life is your husband. He's teaching you how to be a wife. But some of y'all are too bullheaded to sit and learn. And this is the thing that we miss in our community, in a black community. This is the thing that we miss in the black community. You don't want to be covered. You only want to be covered when danger comes. But everyday life, you don't want to be covered. There are situations that happen in my home, right? In my home. And I'll say, honey, what do you think it is? He'll tell me, nope, move this way. And I'll move that way. Because let me share something with you. If anything go left, my king is the one that sits on this throne in this house. And he's the one that will take responsibility. He's the one that I look to say, honey, it didn't go like this. And then he'll tell me, don't worry, I got it. See, a woman can't sit up there and say, don't worry, I got it. You know what's going to happen? She's going to point to everybody else that was not even in the equation, but they had a little tidbit to say about it. Okay, Bella, you know what I'm talking about, baby. You said, okay, now you know what I'm talking about, Bella. She's going to point to everybody else and say they're responsible. She's not going to say she's responsible. Okay? But the king going to stand up on his throne and say, I'm responsible. That's why I told y'all the king is the only one that will take accountability. This is why the throne and the crown only say, I need a man here. This is why the throne and the crown will argue with a woman and say, I need a man here. I don't need a woman here. I need a man here because you don't know how to take accountability. Only some of us know that are married because our husbands make us take accountability. They make us take accountability. They tell us, you're going to wear this one today. You're going to wear this one today. And y'all women who don't have covering, you don't understand this. The ones who are trying to get covering, baby, you coming into it because you want a covering. You want a covering, so you're coming into it. Just like when I told y'all a couple months back. When you looking for you say you want a husband, you praying for a husband, this is what you say all the time. You hear this on social media. Y'all be like, oh, I want to pray. I want to pray like Ciara, how she prayed for her husband. That's what y'all say, right? But there is not a special prayer. Let me share you. I'm going to share with you what she was supposed to say. If she said it, she might have said it because I don't know. She had to ask God to clean out everything that is not right in her for marriage. That's what she had to say. Shout out to Mr. Bennett. That's what she had to say. Clean out everything that is within me that is not right for marriage. This is how it goes, okay? You can't just go to Jehovah Jireh and say, I want to get married. I want a husband. It doesn't work like that. You got to say to him, you got to call on Yahweh and say, I need you to clean out everything that is within me that is not right for marriage so that you can get ready to be a wife. Because we run around here and act like we already know how to be wives. This is what we do. Guys, I'm so sorry for the noise in the background. This is my family. They woke, so I apologize for the noise in the background. But all I'm saying is that you have to get ready for this, okay? Oh, you said Kevin Samuels roast tongue. I didn't even know, baby. I didn't even know. But all I'm saying is that this is what she meant. This is what Monique meant. Now, every woman has a season to grow. She has a season to grow. And you know when that season is? When she get married. When she get married, this is her season to grow. Because she has a king that is governing over her to teach her how to grow. Now, I know there's a lot of influencers that are women. You're going to get mad with what I'm about to say, but it is what it is. You can take it or you can leave it. But I'm speaking facts to you. Someone who's been married close to 16 years, I'm not lying to you. This is the truth. You can't be married and do what the heck you want and think that it's okay. You can't. It doesn't go that way. Your marriage will not stay. It will not stay, honey. It will not stay. And y'all see how a lot of women all over social media get into divorces because why? They don't want to understand their husband covering. They don't want to be respectful in their role. They don't want to be in a natural order. They want to do what they want to do. But y'all can see the backlash from the same women who come to social media and say they want to do what they want to do. Give it 5 to 6 months. Give it 5 to 6 months. You will see them on social media all messed up. All messed up, honey, all messed up. Nancy says, husbands make you untouchable. Other men fear the wrath of husbands. This is true. This is true. This is true, Nancy. Because you can quickly tell somebody, I'm married. But then I will share something with you. You will get somebody that will ask you this. Are you happy? What does that have to do with me being married and happy at the same time? Because in marriage, you will not be happy all the time. Okay? You will not be happy all the time. God is going to protect all his kids before getting married. You're right. God do. He protect all of us. You are right. But I'm going to share something with you. Sometimes we work outside of God's order and we wind up marrying people we're not supposed to marry. That's why you need to go to God in prayer before you do anything. And when I say this, okay, Bella said that's nothing but the devil. Ooh, go ahead, Bella. Why I'm saying this, okay, and I want y'all to understand this. Why I'm telling you this is that a lot of foolery can happen in your marriage. That doesn't mean that you're supposed to be happy 24/7. Okay, it will not be exciting all the time. Marriage will not be exciting all the time. You will not have events that you will go to all the time. You have to learn how to coexist with each other. Because remember, one day these children that you have will wind up marrying. They will have families. Okay? They will have families. That you will have grandchildren. I want y'all to understand that. Okay? I want y'all to understand that. All I'm saying is that you have to have a mindset change. Have a mindset change when it comes to you respecting your husband. And all because she said she called her husband daddy. Everybody is offended by this. But if she called them out his name and called them all this MFers and all this stuff, y'all would be happy with that. But because she called him daddy, everybody got offense to it. Greetings, my dear. How are you? It's good to see you. 8898. Good morning. All right. It's good to see you. So all I'm saying is that because she said she called him daddy, y'all all offended. But because Black people don't understand the natural order, we don't understand it. We don't. This is why we get offended. We get offended because a woman is speaking highly of her husband. But if she said anything evil against this man, all y'all will be rallying against y'all will be rallying with her. That's right. You don't need him. You don't need him. That's the chant y'all love to preach. I don't need no man. This is the nonsense y'all love to preach. But when a woman get up here and she talk highly of her husband, it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, she foolish. Y'all want to kick her back in. Y'all want to talk bad about her. Okay. Minister said, I disagree. Early statements are created naturally to serve our husband. Helpmates. We are already a wife. We are submissive to our husband, i.e. daddy or king. I like what you said. I like what you said. Bella said, right, working backwards. Yes, you are correct. Now, all I'm saying now, I want to share something with you. It is okay to disagree with me. I want you to know that. It's okay to disagree with me. Just don't put nothing disrespectful in the comment section. Okay? I believe that it's okay to call your husband daddy. I believe this. Good morning. Good morning, Truth and Purpose. How are you, sir? I don't think it's anything wrong. Good morning, Chocolate. I don't think it's anything wrong with calling your husband daddy. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I don't think it's anything wrong with calling your husband king. I don't think it's anything wrong with calling your husband my Lord. It's just something that you're saying to admire him, to uplift him. I don't see anything wrong with that. Out of respect. Thank you, Black Man Unfiltered. I appreciate that. You better teach today. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. All I'm saying is that we're judging the wrong person. We're doing this all wrong. When you want to talk about somebody, we need to talk about the ratchet behavior that our young women are displaying because they had never had a covering in the home. They never had a covering that taught them how to be a woman of substance. This is true facts, okay? This is true facts. Truth and Purpose said, that's right, call me Lord, like Sarah did Abraham. I like that. I like that. I have a woman who I follow on Instagram. She calls her husband Lord, my Lord. And I call my husband my king. It's just the thing that you're supposed to address your husband in a proper way. And I'm quite sure your husband called you my queen. Okay? He calls you my queen. Any true king looks at his wife as a queen. And I'm quite sure that Monique's husband looks at her as his queen and his baby. Because wives are, and I'm about to blow your mind with this one. Y'all gonna be mad with me now. Wives are actually the husband's first child. I know it rolled over your head, right? It rolled over your head. But wives are actually the husband's first child because he has to train her to be a wife. He has to train her to be a wife for him. Okay? Every husband has a project. And you know, I tell y'all this all the time. The project is her. The wife is the project. The husband has to train the wife to be his wife. He has to train her to teach her what he likes in his home, how he wants his home ran. And I know it rolled over some of y'all heads. Some of y'all shocked at what I'm saying. but it's true. He is her first teacher. This is why when a man get upset, he will tell you to your face. As his wife, he will tell you, you belong to me. You carry my last name. He will tell you this. He will tell you this. You belong to me and you carry my last name. He will tell you you're supposed to respect me because he knows the natural order. But you will have husbands that will say, oh, just let her do what she wants. And I'm going to share something with you. The husband that say, let her do what she wants. I'm about to throw something at y'all. You're not a king. You're not a king. A castle cannot be ran with two heads. It cannot. It can only be ran with one head. A kingdom can only be ran with one head. And until our community understand it, you ain't got it. You ain't got it. And I'm not saying that you are a baby to your husband. I'm not saying that. And I know it rolled over some of y'all head because some of y'all logged off when I said that. I'm not saying that you are your husband's kid. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that he's going to teach you. That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't just have any old kind of husband. That's why you can't just have any old kind of husband. You just go grab Pookie and Ray Ray and now he your husband. Oh, this my husband. Now I want to share something with you. The man that you marry don't have to be rich. He does not. He just have to have a purpose. Because a woman should not marry a man who doesn't have a purpose and he doesn't know where he going. Because if he doesn't know where he going, baby, he gonna lead you to destruction. So a man that you do accept to marry him, right? He's supposed to have a purpose. Yes, honey, he's supposed to have a purpose. I'm just stating the facts. Even if you upset about what I'm saying, I'm just stating the facts. Real Barato said they are being taught that behavior by watching Ratchet Moms is true. He's speaking facts. True and Purpose says, talk to them. Oh, thank you, my dear. I'm trying. Bella said, I knew my husband would be a good father by how he took care of me and how we taught and how he taught me. I see what you're saying, Auntie. Thank you, my dear. This is the same way with me too. This is the same way with me too. And now I'm only speaking to you from a woman that's married. And I can speak to you from being a baby mother who raised a child on her own. I can speak to you as like that too. But what I'm saying to you, good morning, Brian. How are you, dear? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. What I'm saying to you is you have to rethink what you're doing. Okay? You have to rethink what you're doing. Oh, okay. Nancy put something in the chat. So now somebody said right and exact. Now, my dear, I'm going to share something with you. I want you to know something. To all of y'all who want to be wives, or if you are wives already. And a lot of influencers who are married, they preach this. And the ones who are not married yet, that understand the natural order, they preach this too. Your husband is your first teacher. He is your first teacher. After you leave the covering of your father, he is your first teacher. But I want to share something with you. If you never had a covering of a father when you were young, you about to be your husband nightmare. You about to be his nightmare. Your fiance, you about to be his nightmare. He has to break you, burn, fire, brimstone. You about to be his nightmare. So the best thing you can do is go to God in prayer and ask him to clean out everything that is within you that is not right. Minister says, I disagree. Okay, that's no problem. You can disagree. You have to go to God in prayer and clean and ask God to clean out everything that is within you that is not right for marriage. Okay? Because I want to share with you why I say this. When I first got married, okay, I was in a home where my mother did everything. Okay? My father was a weekend daddy. And because she met a man outside of she didn't marry him. My father already had a family. And she made me on a one-night stand. So I was made by my father's side chick. Okay? Which I should have been made by his main chick, but I was made by his side chick. Okay? So now I only was able to see my father on the weekends or whenever he could spend time with me. Okay? So his main chick used to look at me side-eye. Could you blame her? You can't blame her because my father was doing nonsense. Okay? So now I wasn't governed under a king. I was not. So when I met my husband, now I was married 2 times. Y'all know that. I told you already. When I was 19, it didn't work out because this man was not my true husband. And we were not equally yoked and we were both doing nonsense. Okay. So I can't blame him for everything. I did nonsense too. Okay. Now, years later, I met my true husband. And my husband met me and he said to me, you are a good woman. You are a good woman. You got a good heart and everything. But you're not supposed to be a baby mother. You're supposed to be a wife. This is what my king said to me. You are supposed to be a wife. You're not supposed to be a baby mother. He knew that I was a good woman, but it was a problem because I was an alpha female. That's not real, y'all. That's not real. It's just a woman is being masculine. Okay. That's what it is. Alpha female does not exist. It's just the woman is being masculine. And that's what I was. So I was a nightmare for my king. But it took him 2 years to do a breaking and burning. Do you hear me? It took him 2 years to do a breaking and burning. And at the same time, I'm asking God to clean out everything within me that is not right for marriage. And when I finally, the last straw was broken and I was ready to follow, my life has been different ever since. I'm speaking facts to you. I'm telling you the truth. My life has been different ever since. I'm not sitting up here saying that we rich, we live good, all this stuff. I'm not saying we balling, none of that stuff. I'm not saying none of that. We average Joes. We just go to work, do what we got to do. I come on social media and run my big mouth, and that's it. We average Joes. I'm just trying to preach something to you. Oh, Michelle said I'm in training as we speak. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, honey. Your life will change, but you will have some women that will get up here and they will say that they don't need no training, that they are right, everything is fine, but your husband is unhappy. I'm just saying, your husband is unhappy. He's struggling. He don't even want to be in a marriage, but it's only because God is telling him to hold tight. Okay? It's only because God is telling him to hold tight. He tired of your mouth. He tired of your disrespect. He tired of you thinking you know everything. It's only because God is telling him to hold tight because he's trying to work on you. And it might even be that God will work on you, that he will tell his son that I need you to move differently. It might be that too as well. All I'm saying is that when it comes to your husband, think differently. Stop trying to act like you know everything. Stop trying to act like that you the queen of the castle and that nobody can tell you anything. Just like Monique said, when she first got married, she said, "Who gonna check me, boo-boo?" And that's what we say as women. When you already and you living in that you living in your masculine energy as a woman, you quickly tell people, "Who gonna check me, boo-boo?" I did it. I did it. I did it. I know the nonsense that my sisters can do. I know the nonsense that we can do as women. Sometimes your mouth will destroy your own marriage. Sometimes your mouth will destroy your own marriage. Let me say it one more time, y'all. One more time. Sometimes your mouth will destroy your own marriage. And you will have people that will say they didn't destroy their marriage. No, you destroyed your marriage. You destroyed your marriage. Sometimes people will come and they will only blame the man. It's the man's fault. He did everything. But you contributed to something. You did something. You contributed to it. But we don't never like to take accountability. He did everything wrong. Good morning, Malik. He did everything wrong. He did everything wrong. That's what you want to do. You always want to blame him. But my sisters, I want to share something with you. There's something that you've done. You could say, "I cook, I clean, I do this, I do that," all this other stuff. But you never mention that you make love to your husband. I said it. I said it. You said you cook, you clean, and everything, but you never mention that you make love to your husband. Or you say, "I make love to my husband, I clean up the house and all this other stuff. I cook, I do everything," but your mouth. But your mouth is nasty. You're not respecting your husband. Okay? This is the truth. This is the truth. Our mouth brings down our kingdoms. This is why you need a covering, to check your mouth. This is why. Oh, Bella, you speaking facts. I got to put you up on the screen, honey. He will only deal with your attitude for so long, no matter how pretty you are, how good you know what I'm about to say, the push is, or what you do around the house. You are speaking facts, baby. You are speaking facts, honey. Bella said, "Respect is how you show him your love." Is she right? Is she right? Is Bella right? Respect is how you show him your love. Baby, you 100. No, 1 million, baby. 1 trillion. You are right, my dear. See, I always say there's two bridges to this. You can love a man all you want. All you want, baby. You can love him all you want, honey. But if you don't have that respect, this is your problem. This is your problem. If you don't have that respect, this is your problem. You can love him all you want till the cows come home. But if you don't have that respect, baby, this is your problem. That respect means something to that king. If respect means something to that king, if you respect him, honey, love follow. Once you got that respect, that love follow. But if you got that respect, that love don't follow. It don't follow. Can you imagine? They both work hand in hand together, but one has to come first. One has to come first. that respect has to come first and the love will follow. But if you have love first, respect don't follow. Respect will sit on the sideline and tell you, you're not supposed to move without me. You'll see respect start arguing with love and say, you ain't supposed to move without me. I'm supposed to move first, and then you move with me. But since you want to move with love first, you sit there and do what you do. And I'm going to sit over here because I don't care how much you say you love a man, you can disrespect him in public. You can mistreat him in front of your family. I don't care how much you say you love him. But if you respect him, baby, nobody can say peep about your king to your face. They will be terrified to say one word about you saying anything about them saying anything about your husband. They will go and close their mouth. Soon as they see you, they'll cut eye at them. Because my family already know from the door, I will cut you too short so you know what I'm about to say. Don't say nothing about my husband. Minister, you said, what you say, stop hollering. My dear, you know what? This is my channel. This is my channel, baby. This is my channel. I'm going to say whatever I want to say, okay? I'm going to say whatever I want to say. You know what I'm going to do? You have a good day, okay? Because I'm going to block you. I don't deal in foolery. I don't do nonsense. We're not going to do that. And you know what? And Lord, I got to fix that. I got to fix that. Let me see. I got to fix that. Hold on. Let me see. Did I do that right? Let me see. Nope, and I still didn't get it. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute because I'm doing something. It's messing me up. Okay, so let me see. Now I gotta fix something. Nancy and Bella, I gotta fix y'all. I'm so sorry because I'm trying to do something and I done messed up. Please forgive me. Let me see. Guys, this live today has shown me so much when you deal with women. Okay, this live has shown me so much when you deal with women, and you have to understand that. You have to understand something. When people don't want to hear what you're saying, when they don't want to hear what you're saying, they will come and do foolery in your chat. Okay, if they don't want to hear what you're saying, okay, they will come and do foolery in your chat. Okay, to Nancy and Bella, baby, I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm so sorry, honey. I just did something wrong here, but I will fix it. And I will fix that. Please forgive me, y'all. All I want to say is that it doesn't make sense. You have to learn this. Being married, you have to learn this. And what Nikki said, she is not wrong. What she said is not wrong at all. Y'all, we done for the day. Everybody have a wonderful one. Y'all take it easy. My 1 hour is up. Okay. My 1 hour is up. Much love to y'all all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. If you want to donate to my channel, my Cash App is available on my Cash App is available in my bio on Instagram and my bio on YouTube. Okay. And if you want to shop with us, you can check out ubnracksfashion.com. It's in my bios as well if you want to check it out. Everybody, much love to y'all all. Have a great day. Y'all know I only do stream for 1 hour. No matter if we got foolery or not, I only do the stream for 1 hour. Okay, that is to keep y'all engaged, because you know I do stream 7 days a week. Okay, that's so that I won't aggravate y'all for so many hours. All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Much love to you all. All right, Instagram, I'm gonna let you out first, baby. And for my YouTube foundation, thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate y'all tuning in. The Real Bravado, my brother, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Everybody have a wonderful Sunday. Y'all stay blessed. Take it easy, everybody.